614 Startups Nation. Welcome back to another episode of 614 Startups After Hours. It's a new type of content that I'm playing with here on the channel. I'm glad that you're here for this experiment. I have been inspired with the goal of monetizing this channel on YouTube. And when I did my research about how to do that, it's all about adding value to your audience. And what all the big creators say, hey, don't worry about the first 100 videos and how many views you get and how many followers that you get as a result. So here we are on the grind. I hope you are out there grinding, building your business. Now, our objective here at 614 Startups is to help tech founders get to their first $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. That's the kind of content that we create. And today's subject is after hours. How bad do you want success? All my life, I've claimed that I wanted to be successful until I really attempted to be successful. And I don't mean wishing for success. I mean really putting in the work and doing what it takes in order to be successful. And I realized how hard it is, and which is what prompted that question today. How bad do you want success? It's a question that I'm going to start asking myself every day. And I'm especially going to concentrate on asking myself this question when I don't feel like doing the things that I need to do. And the way I'm trying to work my way around that, again, all of this is an experiment. I haven't achieved the success that I want to achieve. I know when I achieve whatever my goals are, I'm going to set new ones. And I'm going to need to change to get there. But this is kind of where I am. And this is what I've landed on in terms of what it's going to take for me to achieve that next level of success for myself. Now, here's the one thing I always want to start with is gratitude. No matter where I want to go, I'm still much better than I was last year. Which Earl Nightingale, one of the people that I love listening to and his work, he has a book called The Stranger's Secret. And what he defines success as is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So every year, if you're progressing, you're successful. That's his definition. In context of what I'm talking about today, what I'm talking about is reaching whatever goal you've set for yourself, whether that be in your health, in your finances, in your business, in your community, in your family, in your relationship, etc. Reaching your goal that you set for yourself is the definition of success that we're using today. So how bad do you want that goal? How bad do you want to be successful? How bad do you want to achieve it? Number one, and I went through much of my life without having a process. And here's a simple process that I am developing, I'm working on, I'm testing, I'm experimenting with. Number one, you have to have a goal. You have to have a destination. Like, where are you going? So let's say the definition of success for you is to be financially independent. Well, you need to be more specific than that. You need to put a number to it. Let's say you want $3 million and you want that $3 million to be invested in the stock market and throw off, I don't know, $70,000 a year after taxes, and you want to be debt free, right? Some number out there you need to have a goal for. So step one is you need to have a goal. Step two, you need to assess where you are in relation to that goal. So if you want to get to $3 million, where are you today and what's the gap, right? Figuring out what that gap is. Then number three, you really need to look, okay, goal, gap. All right. Now, what do the experts say about closing that gap? It would be the same for health. So I want to be 195, 207 right now. What do the experts say about losing that amount of weight in what specified time? And I forgot to mention this about the goal. The goal definitely needs to have a specified time. So I want to be 195 pounds in 90 days. Go look and see what the experts say about losing weight over a 90-day period. Don't try to reinvent the wheel would be my advice. Much of success is predictable because many of the things that you're hoping to achieve have already been accomplished by other people. So go out there and see who the experts are. And that's what I love about the internet. I mean, I don't fashion myself an expert. I fashion myself as a fellow sojourner on the road to success. And we're learning together on this channel. I'm not professing to be a guru of some kind, but go to the people who have actually accomplished it. So find that influencer who is your weight or maybe even higher, who's lost the weight and what was their journey to it. I would highly recommend parsing through not just the highlights on Instagram, because you have some influencers like that, but also the people who are struggling, people who are on the journey like you, who are sharing things that you could probably relate to more than somebody who's already there and maybe always teaching from the perspective of somebody who has already achieved that goal. So that would be my third recommendation. So number one, goal with a defined date. Number two, determine the gap. Number three, see what the experts say about it. Number four is commit. And this is one of the things that I think is lacking a lot in society. I listen to sermons from time to time, and one of my favorite sermons by T.D. Jakes is a sermon called Committed. And he talks about the fact that in the modern day, there are very few people who are ever really truly committed. Somebody might join a church, but they're not truly committed. Somebody might get married, but they're not really ever truly committed to the relationship. When things get hard, they're ready to get out of it. Somebody might take a job, but they're always looking for something better. Right? They're never truly committed. And the question now becomes, when you set a goal, are you truly committed to that goal? Because when you become committed to something, you forsake all other things in pursuit of it. You're able to make decisions quicker because you're making decisions in light of what your ultimate objective is. And if your ultimate objective is to lose weight and you're committed to that, you're going to have to say no to some of the things that have you overweight in the first place. And many people are not really prepared to commit. They say they want success. They say they desire the goal, but they never really look themselves in the mirror and make that commitment. So another question here is, in addition to how bad do you want success, is how committed are you to the goals that you've set? All right. And that commitment will be tested. There are going to be times that you don't feel like doing it. Right now, I did not feel like sitting down here and doing this video. But because I'm committed, and what the experts have said is that you need to get to your first 100 videos recorded before you even think about looking at followers and view count. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is video number 3 in this series, or maybe number 4. I'm still a long way off. And so on the days that I don't feel like it, I always remember my goal and I remember my commitment. Number 5, not only do you need to be committed, but you need to commit to those daily disciplines. Right? So you commit to the goal overall. I'm going to do this no matter what, no matter how I feel. But then you also lay out what those daily disciplines are, what those small steps are towards your ultimate goal. Let's say it's around saving money. Well, maybe there are some areas in your life you need to tighten things up. Maybe you're eating out too frivolously. Maybe you're not planning appropriately for major expenses. And so some of the things that you might do on a daily basis is, hey, I'm going to pack a lunch every day. And I'm going to commit to that. Now, come hell or high water, I'm going to pack a lunch. If you find that packing a lunch in the morning is hard for you, then you commit to packing the lunch the night before. If you find that you pack the lunch, but you always forget it, then put your lunch next to something that you always need to pick up. Maybe it's your keys or whatever. You have your lunch bag by it. Or maybe you do food prep and you take all your lunch to work with you, so it's in the work fridge. That's if your coworkers are not going to throw you out of the office for keeping that much food in the refrigerator over a week. But whatever it takes for you to actually commit and then accomplish those daily disciplines are going to be absolutely critical. Success is an everyday thing. You win success, you earn success every single day. The one day you do not hold yourself accountable to your commitments is the day you begin to slip. And how many of us know or have slipped or have backslidden on a goal? I am extremely guilty of it. I start off great. It's like New Year's resolution, right? I'm 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, I'm cruising, then I miss a day, then I miss 2, then I miss 3, and all of a sudden I'm back to square one. And then comes my next recommendation, which is, if you backslide, get back on track as quickly as you can. Don't sulk. Sulking is not going to help you. Get back to your daily disciplines as quickly as you can. And this is on the workout side for me, right? I was going nice and strong. I got sick. I got off track. And I missed I was inconsistent for about 2.5, 3 weeks. But now I'm back on track, right? So it's the quicker you can get back on track, the quicker you can get back on course towards your goal. And then finally, work your face off. Being successful and doing the work is about being consistent, of course, the daily disciplines, but it's about how hard you work. The intensity also matters. So let's say you commit to working out every single day. It's not like you're just going to go to the gym and lollygag and walk around and talk to 5 people and then do one set. And then when you're done, you walk around again, grab a drink of water, you go watch the people playing basketball, and then you come back, do another set. I mean, when you're in the gym, you're in the gym. you're locked in, you're focused, and you're hitting it hard. And so those are the things that I've been experimenting with on my road to success as I'm pursuing it. I'm learning lessons, I'm failing, I'm evolving, I'm changing, and hopefully I'm getting better. But it feels very much, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm making progress towards my goal. I'm not going to sit around and just be like, oh, because I don't have XYZ in my life, I'm not going to be happy. I'm doing what I need to do every day to make myself happy and to make myself proud of myself in the way that I carry myself, in the way that I do business, in the way that I treat people, in the way that I interact with people. But I know in order for me to achieve the goal that I want to achieve, it's going to take me doing these things. I mean, I didn't write this stuff down. I'm kind of freestyling here, but some of the key points that I want to leave you with, and then I got another podcast to record, which I hope you guys are clicking that like button, clicking that share button, and clicking that subscribe button because you're getting value. But, number one, goal, define the goal, what it is, and how long it's going to take you. Determine the gap between the goal and where you are. Look up what the experts are saying about how to do that. There have been people who've done it before. Make a commitment to getting it done. Do the daily disciplines. If you fall off, get back on track as soon as possible. And last but not least, just work your face off. I think I listed all of them. Guys, this is 614 Startups. We're here with you on your entrepreneurial journey. Hopefully you'll join me in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. How bad do you want success? Until next time, peace.